Hello, welcome once again. Today we'll be showing you how to debone a chicken, basically break it apart and show you how to fillet the chicken into portions. And also too, I'll show you how to butterfly a chicken so you can actually make a roll with it. Okay guys? Okay, what you're gonna need is a filleting knife. So this is a 6-inch flexi filleting knife. Doesn't have to be this one, but the most important thing is that your knife is bloody sharp. That's so important. Half the battle will be if you've got a blunt knife for cutting poultry or even meat. This doesn't work. You need a sharp knife. It's one of the most important things with cutting any poultry or beef. Okay guys, so we'll grab our chicken. Now, normally the chicken is in 4. So you have your 2 breasts, you've got your 2 legs, or you can call it 6, and you've got your wings. So what we need to do to begin with is basically pull out the chicken, and you see that line across there. We're going to slice. The first cut will be slicing down here and down here, and because we want to separate the legs from the breast, just put a bit of effort, bring your knife and straight down. So here we have our legs and our breast. Okay, so we'll start off with the breast. We're going to cut off these 2 wings, so basically make an incision just there where the knuckle is, bring it straight down, comes off your wing, another incision there, and there we go, we have our 2 wings. Okay, so we've got left with the breast. At this stage we want our chicken to be skinless, so it's actually easier. You can actually make the fillets and then pull the skin off, but it's actually easier to take the skin off when the breast is whole. So what we do is we pinch that area there, just pull across, and your skin just comes straight off. Okay, so now we're left with the 2 breasts. So what we want to do, sharpen that knife, down this line here, we're going to make an incision on the left hand side, and then we're going to come down under the wishbone and an incision down the other side. So we make an incision through here, tuck under the wishbone, and down we come. Now we grab our fillet, we cut, just follow the bone, basically follow the chest cavity, bring it down to about here, and then basically just start to pull a little bit, and there we go, there's our first fillet. Got our first chicken fillet. Now with the wishbone, go just on the tip, and there's a bone just across there, lift that up so you're getting the meat from under the wishbone across. Once again, just follow the bone. There we go. Got our 2 breast fillets. Got it. Okay, for the legs, we've got the 2 legs. So we just open them up. Got the teardrop there. So that's the first bit. We're gonna find that bone just in here. Slice across there. You'll hit the knuckle. Once you hit the knuckle, pull back, that knuckle comes out, start to slice, and basically just start to rip, and there's your leg. Same with the other side. Basically just follow that, pull, and chop. Okay, so we've got the 2 legs there. Once again, we're going to do this skinless, so the best time to pull the skin is now. So just pinch that there, through there, pull, and off comes the skin. Once again, pull there and pull. There we go. Got our 2 skinless legs. Now, to start off with the legs, you've got your thigh and your drumstick. To do a leg fillet, you start off at the knuckle here. Now you're going to follow that bone, and then there's a larger knuckle here. You're going to follow all the way to the end here. So we start off just with the tip of your knife, follow that around. So we have an incision there. Now we go to the other side of the bone, slice there, tuck your finger, make a little hole just there, put the end of the knife and just cut straight down so you're left with the bone. Slice and follow the other side of the bone, then the other side. Once again, tuck your finger under, up we come. So nearly got that leg out. Now we just got to get that knuckle out. What you do is you hold on to the meat, close as you can to the knuckle, and just chop that knuckle off. There we go, we've got a leg fillet. Got a little bit of cartilage there, you can just trim that off. So we've got one. Then we'll do the other one. A little bit faster. Okay, so we've got the 2. Now, you've got your 2 leg fillets. What I'll show you too, what you can do as well. So that's your thigh. We can cut the thigh from the drumstick. Now with the thigh, you can do some chicken dices. You can use a whole leg, but we'll dice this one up. And with our thighs, what I'll show you, if you want to do schnitzels, basically halfway, cut, open. Halfway, cut, open. And that butterflies, that makes a beautiful chicken steak. Little slice. And you can turn that into a schnitzel or just a steak. And with your breasts now, you've got your little eye fillet, if you want to use it for eye fillets. And then what you can do, if you want to do a chicken schnitzel, basically what I would do, with the heart in the middle there, just cut straight down. You can use that one for a dice. What we do halfway, we just butterfly that, and we can turn that into a schnitzel as well. So we got there, cut that off. And we've got 2 nice schnitzels. And we can use these as chicken tenders or tenderloins. Yeah, so basically that's it. It's not that complex. But yeah, that's how you break up the chicken. The second thing I'm going to show you today is how to butterfly a chicken. So if you want to make a roll and keep the chicken, so you're taking out the bones but you're keeping all the meat intact, so you can actually make a roll. So yeah, first of all, just take off the wings. We really don't need the wings. So we start off by just removing those. Okay, so we start off at the back of the chicken and we're going to make an incision along the back. So forth. So we start to basically just follow the bone, the rear cage bone, and we take our leg bone, pop that out, and we're following the rear of the chicken. And we come to the breast section, just staying close to that chest cavity. And when we get to the top of the breastbone here, we stop. So that's the first side. Now we spin our bird around, pop that bone out again, start again, follow the bone, there's the knuckle, down the rear. And this is why it's important to have a sharp knife. You need a sharp knife, otherwise you make a big mess. So to the top of the bone. Now we get to this stage. All we have to do, where the wishbone is, cut down that way, you grip onto the breast and just slowly pull, and that inner bone comes out completely. So we're left with the chicken intact. Now we have to get our legs off. Same principle, how I showed you to do the leg fillets, we do the same, but it's just on the actual whole bird. So we follow the line, take that knuckle off. I'm doing this one a bit quicker. Just okay, so there we go. We've got the whole bird, it's all intact, but yet it has no bones. And if you get a couple of little knuckle bones, and just trim that up. So we have the whole bird. Now you can even do that on the barbecue as it is, so give it a good marinade and actually do the whole bird on itself, or if you want to, you can stuff it, open up the fillets, put some stuffing in there and basically roll the bird up and tie it up, and you've got yourself a nice chicken roll. Okay guys? Hey guys, since we've got this bone chicken, I'm going to do this on the barbecue. So I'll just show you a can't go wrong marinade for chicken, especially for the barbie. Okay, we start off, bit of salt. Now, use your own discretion. I'm not going to do exact amounts, so it depends on how much chicken you've got. Yeah, so bit of oregano, bit of sweet, or you can even go hot paprika, just a touch, a little bit of pepper, obviously garlic, gotta have garlic, add a bit of olive oil, now I'm using white wine, but you can also use something like beer. Wouldn't use red, a bit strong for chicken, but beer or white wine, and then have our lemon. Squeeze our lemon in there. Just mix those flavours around. Oh, the smell, guys, delicious. Now, the only other difference is my kids don't enjoy hot and spicy food all that much, but you could use a little bit of piri piri or hot paprika if you like it a bit spicier, but look, that's delicious on its own. So leave that to sit overnight for the best results. You can do it for a couple of hours, but overnight in the fridge, just cover it up. Let the flavours sink in, and beautiful, guys. You can't go wrong with this marinade.